The following is a presentation of MRE Uno, Division 1.
The lowest of low to the Endurance Master. For Captain, it's a little bit different today. He gets into that spaceship, trying to go out of the galaxy into the stratosphere at the fastest pace, while England is just a slow meteor coming down to greet us. It's a meteor versus shooting star. That's how I describe Cap versus England. Hello, everybody, and welcome to number 4 Captain versus number 13 Sam England in the Jupiter region kickoff game. We have seen some insane action in the first 2 games of this bot. I don't even know where to begin, but we are going to have to catch you guys up. Just for those of you just joining us, let's get into that schedule. And what a game Radin versus Abian. Well, Abian up 3-1, seemed to have control, and then a 7-card start. Admittingly, not the best forte for him, right? Not a guy that likes to do such low starts. Just had no momentum after game 6 and blew it. And then whatever that was between Ashley and Aiden Smith, missed call out agenda. Let's go with that. And that was pretty much the difference. Those 2 missed call outs and a couple misplays where ultimately came down to the end where card reshuffles. Both games have seen a reshuffle. It's insane to think. But somehow Ashley found a way. The world champ's on. We'll play her Packers A. We go into this game. This is an interesting 4-5 combo. We have the winner of this game we'll talk about. We'll play the 5-12, which we'll get to in a minute. And this will be our Jupiter region, the big planet kickoff game, as I like to call it. And then the big playoff game, the Venus region kickoff game. Boy, oh boy, Boet. It doesn't get much better than that. 4 wins. Virginia, Illinois. Going to be a good battle. 6 o'clock Eastern. Then a intriguing nightcap back in this region will be Ghost Eric. No idea what's going to happen. Ghost, could he be on upset alert? You never know. This new bot definitely has some, I guess, aces up the sleeve. We'll find out. Let's go into the, of course, season recaps, and what a recap it's been for Cap. Obviously, he lost to Ashley in T1, round 2, 4-3, but man, to get that redemption over her 6-5 in Aquatic April, and since then, he's just been on cruise control, right? He's had a myth loss, and it's a Superior loss 4-1, 4-2. But for Cap, it's not so much about winning the games, right? It's about understanding how to get the platform built. We know he's a low card queue master. He's had big wins over Yepes, had a nice win over Drip, always a clutch win over Chamak, and a momentum booster over Lamas. Of course, the Yasu win. He's had a good resume. Actually, it's 8-3, boss. 8-3. Remember, he did win a tournament. That's okay. Just on the graphics there, my fault. But I should have corrected that. All good. Sure, we'll correct that another time. 8-3 for his captain today. And then Sam England, obviously, he's been on Ray. He had that crazy win against Dark, but other than that, it's been rough. 4-1 loss to Chamak in that same March tournament. 4-3 close. Not close. 4-3 over Dark. That was his one win. Wasn't close against Yoshi 4-1. Got swept by Caesar 4-0 in round 64. Another round 64. But it was closer against Clay. 4-2 for sure. See how it goes. Now we go into the pod. This is Brad's region, right? And for Bad Brad, he'll wait the winner of Peter Sean, which will be a rematch all the way back in T2 round 2. We'll see how that rematch is. Non-stream, one of our 7 non-streams. Cap England right here, and then Monkey Laro. That will be an interesting game at 9 o'clock. We'll see how that one goes come Wednesday night. We get to the scene. Today will be, of course, short EPing, and Caesar will be my ref. We were supposed to get Seth, but he couldn't be here due to some last-minute adjustments, so it'll just be us three. Probably a little calmer booth after that insane game. Let's go to short. I mean, what a game. Obviously, we saw 30 minutes ago. We have a different style game, though. The first game we saw a little bit, we saw the story ammo cards were off the board a lot. Last game was really the numbers were off. This is truly a style contrast. We have a guy that likes to play quick and Cap that will deal the low stuff, and he doesn't care, which really doesn't really help the bottom. When you go low, it comes down to a lucky. We know we have not seen a 5 or 6. You got to think that's coming. And then England's Mr. Endurance, and he has said in the past, I like this Snoop bot. Everything's organized. Do you think the equalizer is going to be the organization of the cards? Do you think a style might so far, Endurance is the way to go. We've seen both series play had 20-minute games or close to it. It's going to get really close. What do you think of the keys of this game? Interesting from Cap. He's locked in too. Yeah. He's just looking for a buy.
You look back to that April run and just the sheer insanity of that finale, like down 3-0 to Ashley in a best of 11, and then you run the low tier 3 straight times on your homestand, and like a 0 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. That's the crazy, and that's really testing luck. The thing is, the difference here is this is a new platform. Snoop bot is a new platform. I played 5 cards, and you could still get like luck hose on 5 cards. Like that's something that's a given on any Uno platform. But
can't fix it.
Yeah, you can't fix that. But the thing is for Cap, I don't know how that kind of strategy is gonna turn out for him, because the algo very different from old bot. It's a very different platform, very different situation. So I wonder, he'll probably look at that low, but it's not going to be as much to lean on. But I think he's talked about Sam being the endurance master. That pace control might be huge for him. Cap can play quick. You saw his games against fellow UUL players in T4 against Tapir, in particular, how quick and ridiculous that series was. It's not gonna be that kind of game, and I think Cap knows that coming in. I think he knows that you studied any tape, you know that this isn't gonna be that kind of game. You're kind of gonna be waiting on England a little bit, but overall though, I think the luck, like low tier, it can work, but it's not something he can lean into too much with this new platform, and that's what I mainly take away from this matchup.
Let's go to Caesar. Caesar, this is probably, out of all the games today on the slate, you gotta think this is the most style polar opposite. We are literally on the South Pole, North Pole. I guess we're in Jupiter, but it seems like we're in Jupiter and Pluto, because it doesn't get any different than this. Both of these guys have a unique style. Do you think one favors the other? Like I said, I really can't ask much crazy questions till we know at least one game. So let me know what you think. Let me go to England first. The road to England. You got to think about this, man. Your season's on the line, right? You know D1 is, you want to be here, right? 8 wins on this year. You had a really good game against Clay. I think probably your best career game. Even more than the Dart. You had him on the ropes. You talked about how you liked the new bond, the organization, everything's bolded. What did you learn from that test session that you can apply today? Let us know, man. Feel free to speak it out. Or type. Either way. And for Cap, new platform, you've had this mindset the entire season. Once I won April, KT, I'm on house money, right? What is there? I'm going to Athens either way. I would say you and me are definitely Mr. Pina Colada boys. We're just having fun, man. We're having fun. How can you bring that fun element into this game? No, this is a warm-up for what's ahead come October and late September. Probably October for sure. And that's the question. You guys can type it out. Caesar, your thoughts on this game, my friend? Feel free to type it out. Going to be a good one, short. I think we're going to be in for a little bit of a... I don't know. I guess you could say we're in for a battle between styles, but in a way we're also in a battle between divisions, right? Not so much divisions as in D1 too. You look at Cap; he's a UUL guy, right? Known by Kate. England comes from the school of KT. He's a KT friend. He's one of those invites in our world. He knows how to play pace management. He's a guy that he likes to slow the game down. I just wonder with some of these new rules in the bolded cards, what's going to happen as they both type out the responses here. We'll see how the game develops, see how the flow is. I expect this one to be a classic game, though. Expect a lot more back and forth than we normally see. We've seen dittos early, self dittos, number efficiency out the wazoo. This is all signs that we cannot wait for Peter Onjak to play on this bot. But it also means we're expecting a longer series. I don't think this is going to be a 10-minute series.
No, it won't be.
It's more simplified, next level. That's it. Right, this is next level gameplay. Even Cap knows. We saw what just happened. Ashley was throwing everything, right? And there was a point where I thought, oh man, this is going 7, and who knows what happens in a game 7. But you got to be on your toes. Even if you're a top player, the field has just changed, man. Cap, you tested this bot. You even said it's beautiful. It's a great bot. The system's great. Let's see how this one goes. Let's see what Cap's response here. Remember, he's having fun.
Typing a little bit.
Yep, he's already in Bye Island, but if he can get another win here,
Caesar, well,
he
it's
starts.
looking to collide. It'll overpower the other, really, but with the bot majorly slowing down general pace, I could see England's more pace management style overpower, but who knows what's going to happen, really. Cap, I want to win the title.
I want to win the title.
For fun this. Oh!
I think I know why Cap doing that. I think Cap doing it. He knows now it's time to pull the plug. Double Bye Island is awaiting. I got to start winning here, especially with Monkey in the building, too. Is he here? Yeah. Maybe a little bit of a dagger right there. That's interesting from Cap. He's calling his shot.
Oh
boy!
Ooh.
Spicy.
I think it's about that time. Let's get it going.
Let's get down to business. Let's do it. All right, here's Caesar. He's going to ref-eye the game. Enough with the emojis, man. We're good. Ref-eyes the game. All right, now I can ask both players if you want to change your name. Please do your own name. It's up to you. Optional. You guys can just decline or say yes or no.
Yes.
No worries.
Also, if you'd like to be pinged when it's your turn, type out Uno ping. That is.
Now we're good. Okay. And Uno ping if you want. That's optional. Regardless, we'll now move in. I don't think Cap's good. It's Cap. He's the captain. That works perfectly.
He's ready to go.
All right, B7 coming in now. The B7.
Can't do yes. Nicknames within reason.
Yes. All right, there's the B7. We're gonna get the TI now. New for the league here. Power play. Okay. And one power play will be automated. TI coming in. And now it's up to Cap. And as Short will say those famous words. Here we go.
Captain, welcome to outer space. Welcome to Jupiter. It's your first call of the tournament of the series. How many cards we looking at here?
Yeah, well, we're going to find out right now. We're going to find out right now.
About to get an answer to the question.
Well, we were going to find out how good is this bot on this low stuff. Remember, it's not foolproof, but if we can get a long game out of this, it's promising. Here we go. Go on, gents. Time to get down to business.
Oh, here's an action
on Aiden
start.
Smith reverse. Another Aiden Smith reverse. Interesting.
How fitting the loser just showed. Loser in the last game. Oh my god.
Cap is going to draw early. Wow.
Could be a bait play. Like I said, I've played some 5 cards in practice. It's not as easy to have a 1-turn hand as it was on the old Uno bot. So we'll have to see, because he might just be trying to find some new connections, because it's harder to get connections on those low tier starts.
England is slowing the pace down. He goes with his fellow statesman for now, and Allen from Virginia. That's going to be a switch over to yellow. Okay, Cap now ties the game unconventionally after that reverse draw. England for 3. This could go quick. Cap trying to find a little momentum here. England already short, slowing the pace, and he's got nothing. Here comes Cap looking for dose. Or 3, looking for maybe dose on a double. He just goes single. England now. What does he got? Off the draw, it'd have to be here. Early in the game, hard to read too. Short. It's hard to make reads on 5 cards. Very hard. It's not easy to make a read. You gotta know when to time it. Only a reverse is off the board. This will not be easy for Sam to read here. He's got to get some more time. He's gonna go
Into
green. It's aggressive.
With his two.
Into
With his
own card. It works though. Oh man, the aggression early on numbers. Numbers is the key, man.
Looking for that possession.
I'm telling you, Short. Numbers is the key on this spot. It's not the ammo anymore. It's the numbers. How you play number efficiency will get you a series win, especially when we get to those Elite 8 rounds. Here's England with a Caesar +2. Sam, England with the bolded cards. We talked about the organization. It's 6-3. He's got the lead. Looking for Dose.
Oh.
But he's going to leave it open. Ooh. Cap, now he's forcing Cap to +2 and back. Let's see.
If only Heat Check was still here. Yep, there you go.
But Cap's going to leave it over on a double Caesar. What? A double Caesar door opener. What a start. With Caesar in the building. By the way, that unofficial poll, but apparently some of the people like that Caesar card. It's the cutest card according to some people. So there you go, Caesar.
I wonder who said that.
Well, it's not. That guy's good.
Oh.
That guy's a good card. That's a good card right there.
Yeah,
like
that, yeah.
Yeah. And Cap makes England pay for it. Yeah.
So it looks like he was. Well, here's the thing about that is that Cap must have had that, or no, he the only thing I could explain that he drew it off that green +2, or he was strategically
ammo
not
control.
trying to give him as much ammo control there.
Ammo
Could
control.
that be ammo control, or that's just what the draw gave him? That would be a top deck city right there.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. There's a lot of different styles you can see. There's a lot of different styles you can see with this bot. It's hard to read what Cap was really doing. He can do a little eye candy look. He can fade that look. The question is now, England's got the blue wild he pulled. Remember, oh, by the way, two is the command chains. Two is the. I think. Did you do that, Caesar? I think you did, right before the game.
Yes, that's done.
All right, very
That's
good.
been done server wide, so even practice games right now are going to be that way.
All right, until we get to Super League, then we'll amp it up to 4.
Right.
Yellow 5, Cap gets the switch he needs, and we're off the blue just like that. Interesting. 2-7 combo now for the score. Early in, and this is already the slower pace, but England's out. Cap for Uno. Cap for Uno. He got it on the grim. England, is he content to draw or has he got something? This is going to be very interesting. England's going to go blue. Goes back crossovers. Cap like number of fish. Cap typing it out. That's a wild save. That's it. And both got one wild. Cap had a little +2 heaven, but low ammo game. There's really no questions to ask there, Short. It's part of the only question of Cap. You had the blue +2. Was that a safe tactic? Right? Was that a safe tactic? Don't rush the cards on the +2s early, right? Save a little of that ammo. You know green +2s are both the board. You wanted to save it and play the patient game there? Talk me through it. England, you went for an early wild. Nah, I drew it. Okay, well, there you go. Top deck city. Okay. England, you did the right thing, man, with the blue, but you kind of went off it quick. Were you trying to end around, eventually get back to blue and run it? What was the theory behind that? Short, it's hard to read on a 5-card start, and as we will now show you Uno live. Even for a 5-card, 5 minutes, that's more than Cap's accustomed to.
Yeah,
that's more
we've
usually.
seen zero. I mean, it's a mixed bag with the spot. Like it really depends on what you get dealt. And I say this still. I stay this still, despite the new platform. It's what you get on a low tier start. It could be you could have everything or have nothing, and not everything, but they did have something. Cap did. He made the moves to get around it. Definitely, it's not as ammo heavy, so he adapted a little. It seemed.
Well, Cap is one of those great players, and that's what we noticed back in the old body. He was really good at adapting to things. He's a guy that's not familiar with this league at the start of the year, and he's done a great job. I had doubles on 2 different colors just trying to get captain's row. Okay. Understandable there. Yeah, sometimes we saw that with Aiden Smith. He had a blue and green 7 in a while, and he just picked the wrong color. It happens, man. It's a fine line we're balancing here on this bot for sure. All right, we'll go to game 2. Cap up 1-0, and he gets the call again. Short, do those honors.
All right, Cap, you got your 5-card win. So how many is it going to be for game 2? You can't pick that now.
1 up?
Probably. Yep.
Okay. Still, like I said,
he was ready, man.
Can't really do much on these low. It's a mixed bag, right? And we're glad Cap is doing this because this is a strategy. Well, that's just ironic right there. I was just thinking, watch it be a 6 and watch it be a Fitzy. I don't know why. That's weird. Anyway, and we're going to. Oh boy. Go to M to start it off. Again. Yeah, we're going to M to start it off. The Space Bear for the Space September. We're in August. We'll be in September next week.
We're
going aggressive. This is too aggressive, man. We saw this with Rad and Abion. You can't be aggressive on this thing. They're going to take the risk, though. That's why you don't be aggressive short. It's not worth it. I know it's not hard. I know it's hard to read on a 6, but there's one thing you can do: play it cool early. This bot won't give those 1-turn wins compared to the past. What will England do now? 2 freshies.
2 freshies from my 9+2.
Is this good for Cap right here to get this to? He's going aggressive. Oh boy. England's got to fire back. This is looking good for Cap.
Yeah, the aggression's a little bit less ammo control, like exhibited in the low tiers. Again, Cap down to
the master of the low stuff. England's got to fire something back here. He knows it's getting dangerous early. He's going to fire something back. He does, but that's not enough. Cap for Uno for the win.
Yeah,
that's it, and that
saves the double finish as always.
How can you play? Brad, it's hard to play when you go low. You can't fix it. I mean, look at that. Look at this. Watch this. Can't fix it. It's hard to fix. And Cap, you did a great job of saving ammo. You played the low tier well. It's been your bread and butter, man. There's no fix
offense if you don't have anything to play offense with. It's a low tier.
Sam, Sam, how do you adjust? You're obviously going to go upper tier for sure. How do you adjust knowing that you had those 2 games where a lot of it's luck based? Did you learn anything on controlled aggression? This is just how Cap plays for sure. You did a good job, pace man. And Cap, great save on that green skip, man. I knew you had something lurking, but that wild play, you were just going aggressive off the start and were forcing switches. And once again, those forced switches worked into your favor. Worked out. Sometimes those forced switches, short, it gets people going, and got to understand tendencies.
I think England's going to go for a range that's more within his wheelhouse, where you can try and employ the strategies he's been trying to. Because low tier, you just sometimes you just got to throw the kitchen sink. There's nothing more you can say, but yeah, I mean, this is a typical Cap outing so far.
Cap early in the game, you feel confident. What do you got to do if he does adjust to higher starts? Have you seen enough testing games when we even tested, man? Do you have enough data on those higher tier starts where you can find a vision possibly and find a sweet spot? Let's say 10, 11 cards. Talk me through it. England, what do you got to do to adjust to this higher start coming probably? And what did you learn on controlled aggression on the lower starts if you do have the ammo? How have you been able to adapt early, even though it's only been a 7-minute game here? It's a total almost 7 minutes. And right now, short. It's all about just understanding the. I don't know. It's all about understanding the platform, but it's hard to. I don't know. It's hard to understand because we're kind of in a no man's land. We haven't seen a 5-6 all day. We've only seen 1-7. we're still yet to see something good here in terms of that high stuff that we get those reads that we've been really good with. Right now, there's no reads. It's been low.
We'll have to see. Low tier is that's just how it is. Like, can't do much about it. Just got to see what comes of the high tier that you expect from England.
Cap's ready, man. He's ready for the challenge. All right, we'll get to game 3. Let's get to it. It's going to be England's board. Free choice. Stuart, do those honors.
Yep, Sam. Got that free choice. Looking for that first win. How many is it going to be? 15?
Max cards, full send. Yeah, that's the right call. Send it first sender in this game. We saw it with Abian with the full send in his game.
Blue reverse to start.
Blue reverse. Now we get some of those ammo. No +2s, no +4s. It's been different. It's been a little different.
We've seen some +2s, but no +4s yet. No play. But that's the algo, okay. That +4. No +4s and a 2 low tier. That's the algo. Like, I've had pretty atrocious hands on 5 card start. I almost never pick 5 in practice games with people because how.
Oh, I meant no +2s, no +4s on the starting cards. We haven't seen that all day.
Well, yeah, that's still what I said is still relevant.
Yeah, it's been clean, man. The algo is constant out. It's supposed to be. Obviously, we don't have everything on. Not everything is on, but
we
don't have
the main purpose of it, aside from the aesthetic things, is no more hosings. Have not seen a hosing so far, but obviously, small sample size early on here.
Right, we have no idea. On a 5/6, we go ratting card here. We have no idea on a 5/6 if we can call it a hosing when it's just 5/6.
It's still possible.
Yeah. Well, both are playing it cool, right? Just understand the platform on these greens. We'll switch early. We talked about light switching. Is it worth it? It's worth it because Cap may be out of green. We'll find out. Usually the 0 is a defensive play. Clink green there. And I'm going to run. He needs this game short. You can't fall down 3-0 Cap with a power play. That should be all she wrote. You don't need that. You got to win here. We saw Aiden Smith do it earlier. He was down 2-0. He rallied and then it fell apart, but he needs to get this now. Cap goes back to blue. Interesting.
That ice out, Sam, that could be huge.
Maybe. Could be trips 9 on the back door.
Oh,
called it.
It is trips to the red.
Back to his Statesman Allen from the Nick. Trips 9. Now Cap has a sign, though, of that blue. Is that rainbow? That's rainbow! We've seen a lot of rainbow plays recently, man. We really have. It's been different. Every series we've seen one. You wonder about the number efficiency coming into play. And this is what Peter Onjak is licking his chops to play Thursday now. But right now, we'll see how it goes. A lot of Peter style early. A lot of Peter style. It's unusual. Caesar, I mean, we've talked about Peter Onjak, man. He's the king of the old PO, Post Office NE, the number efficiency, the big fish. We're seeing a little bit of both from those guys, just trying to play a little Peter style and see if they can run it down effectively. England going to use that pace. 0 sugar defensive. Drip into the drip.
That's so true, Caesar. If Peter's watching, he's rubbing his hands in a devious way for Thursday, like, ooh, yes.
The only thing is, though,
switching like mad is not the best. It won't be the best.
That's not Peter's style, though. Peter does it more effectively. This is switching crazy. This is more Tago. This is Tago's style. We're going wild. Back to red. Abian, yeah.
Abian did today.
What will Cap do here? Cap looking for something right here. Scoreboard check. It's England up in front, but not by much. Cap, it's not that.
Can't do it. It's only set to 2 right now.
Yeah, we're going to. What?
Oh. Pause.
Caesar, I think you forgot to put the max chain 2, boss.
It was. Well,
Did he? I didn't see it.
Yeah,
Nah, he didn't do it.
He did. He did.
He did?
This should. That's something we need to tell Grim
I
about.
don't see it in the game channel though.
It said the ref help says it should be guild wide, but it's not apparently.
No, it ain't guild wide. No, I
But,
don't play guild wide. No,
then that's not it. That's look at the ref help.
that's my fault. That's my fault. Yeah, that's my fault, Cap. My bad, man. No, I have to talk to Grim on that. I thought it was guild wide, but you know why
It
it's
says
not
that
guild
in there.
wide? Sure. You know why it's not guild
Huh.
wide? Because we allowed the players in the practice room to make we allowed them to be refs. That's why.
Oh, you're. Well, we'll
We
have to
changed
talk
the
to
rules for the practice cup, and we forgot to change it. But there's nothing I can do about that. There's nothing I can do about
Well,
that.
that just means we have to do this every time.
Yeah, that's fine. That's not a big thing.
Yeah.
Well, you turned it off in the other game. You're good. Don't worry about it. I asked both. You said you turned it off. They couldn't see it.
But this.
I just turned it off right now.
This time though, is it seen right now?
Probably because he didn't set it. Last game he did. Don't worry about it, man. We're good with that. Yeah, viewers. Just, so it's not guild wide. It's not because we made change for the cup. We had a work around them, but that's obviously going away because we're gonna have to rethink that next year. Cup will be different next year for sure. We're good now. Yeah, these are private. That's true. This isn't a public channel. These are private channels. Okay, all good. We're back in it. Your return, England. Sorry about that, man. Cap, thank you for doing that, though. Appreciate you, man.
You gotta test it. You gotta test it sometime.
Thanks, buddy. Well, we know it's not guild wide, but that makes sense because private channels, practice cup. Okay, England, your turn, buddy. We're good. We're in 7:14. Just gonna make sure the log works. Just reset it.
A pepperoni
We're
cake.
not- Nah, we're good. We're good.
It'll happen. Yeah.
Whatever you gotta do, man.
Hit it.
Good.
Hit it.
Why England can't see the card?
Well, no, just for good measure. There you go. That's where
we're
you're
good.
at.
Yoshi reverse. All right. Let's get it back here now. Like I said, Cap just decided to throw a little bit of heat on him. Let's see. Cap turned up, man. Looking for a win here.
Just means we got to do that every time now.
That's fine. Not a big deal. It's already given us automated love. We can't complain much.
No, not at all. It's given us. I'm not. It's no shot to it. It's just now we know the situation.
Yellow 5. And Cap draws, so that's good for England. Down to 13-8. England looking for 12 to cut it down some more. He does. Cap out again. What's it going to be for England 2? Plays the number efficiency the way he wants it low, keeps it low on the bow tie. And there's still nothing. What's it going to be from anyone? He's going to type this one out slowly, trying to play a little pace. We saw earlier today an insane Blue 2 now. Insane series with Aiden Smith and Ash. We saw one with Albion Rad was insane. This could be a jailbreak. Here comes Cap with a double play. Now that we got that resolved. True double. Cap does will be the new Super League play, the quad play.
2025.
Yeah, go ahead and ref toggle every other pod. Go ahead and ref toggle it. You're good. All right, if the game ends, it's all right. We got auto log on the back end. England now looking to make a move here. +2 Caesar. There's the Caesar. Must have hurt him. for the tie game right here. Does he have it? He does go double. Here comes England. Again, typing early, trying to find a little rhythm. Tie game if he plays. Needs this game short. You'd have to think here a loss here, and it's going to get desperate.
Oh, yeah. But no lead is safe until there's a 4.
That's right. There's no lead till safe to get the 4. But let's see how it will be for
Sam. Lost a 3-1 lead, so it's nothing's out of the question. But 3-0 is a tough place to be.
+4 for He's going to rip the top off right there. Rips it off with an R +4. Haven't seen many R +4s, ironically. It's a popular card. You would think you have the R +4, but no. Those wild cards have not been played much other than early the first game with the Seth Green Wild and the KT. Still waiting on that Lamas and Ashley. Red 4 to appear. The Caesar makes his way downtown on the old pods. Yellow 4.
Makes his way through outer space, through the Milky Way.
Yep. Through the plants, right through the plants in the solar system. Here comes in looking for a 4 efficiency.
Over 10 minutes on this.
Or did he say that yellow up wisely? No, he's out.
Damn.
That's big for Cap now. He's shifted momentum back into his favor. Now he can run it. Yellow 3 monkey right there. Off the AB. Won't be from England here trying to run it clean. What's he got going on? He's had a good job with these. Yeah, nothing still. So Sam England iced down the yellow. Cap can roll. What's it going to be? Play the right number. He goes Grim. Caesar's still going down through the plants. England now in a dangerous spot here short. It's getting close to being tied. Actually, it is tied. We'll see. See what he can do. Does he have a 7 efficiency? Probably his best move right now is try to get off this yellow. Try to get back to something he knows. That's Ashley's Wild. There it is. It's missing the Llama Wild. But Cap will run Pack Johnson with the 0 sugar. The Pack 0. That's perfect.
Yeah.
0 pack.
At OG apiece, Sam with the possession arrow.
Sam taking his time playing endurance mode. We'll go red 2. It's the Zach 103. It's a duck, but Cap takes to this lead like duck to a water. There's the Eli play, 2-7. Not the best in poker, but it's just fine, Danny and Uno already. This one game has lasted longer than the last time we saw Cap with Superior in 10 minutes. That just shows you. Just shows you this bot. You're gonna play long
This
nights.
is double
no matter what.
double the first 2 games. It's really showing
every
that
single
trend,
game.
okay? It's really showing that trend
Every
that Sam
single
was going
game,
for.
Every single series so far, we've had a game over 10 minutes. That's 3 for 3. It's a great sign. As Caesar continues to wake his way down the plants, down the alley, in the galaxy, what will England find? Just a DJ Curtis, another one. Here comes Cap, looking to try to find some momentum here on this red now. England switched the initiation, and there goes JT style for Cap. Did England save the blue? I would think he would, because it's not yellow. So this is a safe play for both, I think. England could try to play a little bit of eye candy and switch off, but let's see. He's out. Oh, boy. 2 color. This is what Cap needs, short. This is exactly what Cap needs. But he's out. That is huge, short. That's a big moment right there.
They're both dry. We're looking at a trip down the road to Draw City, my friend.
Maybe. Is it top deck first?
Top deck number efficiency setup.
It's very rare we see a top deck +4 anymore in this bot. We haven't seen one yet.
Not really. The bail. I mean, I've had plenty of. I'll tell you, I have had bailouts on the spot. It's happened, but we haven't seen it yet in tournament play yet. But I've had practice games where I've had bailouts. Yep, there it
There's a
is.
bailout.
Well, yeah,
I was calling. I was setting that one up, but the
yeah.
question
Well,
is
it's
it
a
too
matter
early?
of if it's a bailout because he's still got some ways to go. But let's see if he's
Yeah,
how far
it
down
might be too early.
this run goes. But I've had bailouts like drawing it like 4 cards and finding a +4, or getting +2 and a +4 comes out of it. That's also fair
Nope.
distribution.
Blue 9. There's a draw. What's beautiful from Cap? Isometric play. The question is, and yep, I had a feeling Cap saved some extra in the tank. England tried, but
Great
it
mind
didn't
play
work.
there. Great mind game.
England still has a chance, though, Short. He could still keep this 4 possessions with the play. Cap has to mentally endure this one, man. It's a slower pace. A lot of the Super League players are all quick, right? There's not many slower. Ashley's a little slow on certain moves, but KT, there's not many slower paced players in the Super League. So Cap is truly playing a one-off game right here. But you like this slow style. It really gets you. It gets you in the groove for what could be ahead. It gives you time to breathe. England plays the blue 6 now as Caesar continues to make his way to Neptune. Into a G6 now. Green 1. What's it going to be here from Cap? He seemed to like the green earlier. He's going to go Caesar +2. That's it for the Caesars. Little Caesar's out. No pepperoni. That's a good one. All right, let's see what will be here from England now. 2 freshies in the back pocket. What will it be from Sam England here? Tie game. 6 is up. Does Sam have a run? Caesar, I think, has made his way through the planets now and will rejoin us.
Almost there.
Back in the. Yep.
Go from
He'll get
Neptune
us
back
back
to Jupiter.
Caesar looking to get back to the biggest plan. Will he do it? He will. All right. What will England find here? So we saw a +4. It wasn't a finisher, just to try to spice it up.
Still dead even. Oh,
What
no,
in the
what?
world is that?
Just forgot the and
I might have been
probably.
yellow skip. Yeah. Cap
Yeah.
now has a chance to get out of it.
Caesar. All done, Caesar.
Well,
What
it's
oh. Oh.
gonna get away with it. So that means Cap. It forced Cap to play an action card. I will say. So that may help England, believe it or not, if he has a run. Let's see. He could still take the lead right here. Long game. So we're looking at 20 minutes right here, almost.
17 and a half.
Yeah, we're getting there. Fans at home, just for you guys if you can't see. Here comes England. Look for the skip. We know that's
Stream
going to be the
clock
play.
is
Just
fairly accurate.
yep. What's it going to be? England will have a skip in the back pocket. Question is, what's after that skip? Does not cost them anything. And Cap's got to use this as a lesson. Short. You're not always going to get these fast players. You got to know how to play every pace. Big lesson.
It's championship pedigree. Nope. You got to learn the strategy of many different styles. I mean, you've said yourself this point last year there weren't nearly as many looks or strategies you could get as you do now.
You got so many. This new bot, that's a huge heat check. Huge one from Cap there on the wild green. One wild left, regular. But this could be what England needs. He could get this to toast right here. But he doesn't have it, and that's Cap beautiful efficiency. He can now start to run it. Green 2, or green 3 now, rat and play. Does England have any efficiency to get back into that yellow? What's it going to be? England finding some momentum here would have to be quick. He's typing him, man. Could have something short. We'll find out.
Big stop moment there for England. We approach 20 minutes on this game 3. That's the contrast that we talked about in pace.
Yeah. Well,
All we needed
that's
was the
Sam
card
England,
start.
man. Yeah. Sam England's also naturally one of the slower players in the league, right? Trying to get Cap off his game. Try to ice the kicker, right? He's trying to ice it right here. England looking for something. Looking for maybe a double play. I think that's what he's looking at. Who's just doing that?
Chill,
Well, England's out. He's drawn out. Cap now for Uno. +4, I'd said 3-0.
Not
Well,
for Uno. Ugh.
game over. Great. It's great. Great ammo. Are you short?
No.
Oh, all right. Great ammo control. I'm going to ask Cap. Cap, a longer game. That was 20 minutes, man. That was 20 minutes. You had to really mentally. No problem. You had to mentally stay with it. You did a great job. 20-minute game. How did you stay mentally endurance mode, knowing that England's going to be a player that will drag it out long? How did you save those wilds too? Great wild save. You let England burn his yellow wild early, and just basically waited to the end. Talk me through it. Really, dude?
Oh God! Don't do that crap.
So, Sam, I mean, you did a good job, man. Just trying to play ammo. You played a little aggressive on the ammo switch with the wilds, but you got caught out. Is that a product of just trying to learn the platform, man, and just trying to understand the way Cap plays? Because you've only been used to the small starts, and then you went to the big start there and changed it up. And right now, sure, you got to think Cash played more +2, but England's had more +4s, right? Wilds has been equal. It's just Cap with the +2s, really, and the skips is the only thing separating these guys.
Yeah. I couldn't point to anything England's doing that he needs to do better. I think he did the best he could with the situation. He just got iced. Yeah, and you talk about even in wild. I mean, it's also about like when the wilds are played. Like we talk about talk about how the stats can contribute to the conversation about how the game is going and how it's fair. Yeah, it's fair. So then you got to look at when and how that can affect the game as to whether they just play them or not. But it's a whole different ball game now because we've been talking about being outmatched on ammo, +4, crazy. Now it's more about how to strategically play those cards. Yeah, and ammo control is huge for him. Having that back pocket blue, big fake out fade play there.
We're gonna find out, man. We're gonna find out who's for real.
Yeah.
I know Cat hates those slow games, man, but that's the nature of this league, man. You got to understand everyone plays such a different pace. It's not crack that all city, and I think Cat's gonna appreciate that when he gets more experience in these. You know what? I'm better for it, right? You want to gain that experience. He's in Super League. He might get a slower player, right? So we'll see how it goes. All right, it's open board again, Caesar. England's going to have to do something. Cap with power play. What's it going to be, England? Short, take it honors.
All right. England still can pick anything. How many is it going to be? Yep, 15 again.
Well, we're good.
We should just hit ref start, honestly. Hit ref start. Don't even need to hit the card command. It's the same principle. Boom.
Beautiful. Peter Onjax, he must have heard.
Yep, did work. Peter's here.
Must have heard his name. All right, well, let's see what happens. England's going to have to find something special, man. He's going to need to find something special. We'll see what happened here. Cap, like I said, has had a really good season, man. Coming in here with a lot of wins, a lot of momentum. He knows what to do. They're going to play a little bit quicker, not too much quicker. Cap's usually a guy to just roll into that too. Plays defensive early, zero sugar. It's always defensive measure. England now looking to roll as well. Sometimes those defensive zeros can be double-edged swords, for sure.
Yeah, but switch on a 0, 1 in 4 chance. Take those odds over 1 in 8 if you're playing any other number.
Cap does. He said he can't play quick, but he can think out his next move. That's the trade-off when he goes. You can think about it. Can't fall into that trap all the time. England going to play 4 here into that nom. Cap with his own card, the beamy eyes. That's probably one of the cool cards. That's one of the cool cards to play. Those beamy eyes right at you.
No doubt.
What will it be from England? Can he get back to blue and ISO? It's been his main protagonist move so far. Other than using those wilds early. He goes back to blue with the crossover, but Cap runs in. Cap runs in nice. We're tied at 12. Slower game here. Like I said, Cap over 30 minutes. We'll have to play a series, and there it is. He's over 30 for sure at this rate. Every game has went over 30 minutes. Sure, we saw games that went 8 minutes in the past, 10 minutes, 12 in a series.
8 in the past 10. Oh boy.
It's refreshing to see. At 15 minutes even. We saw one game was over 20, just one game. This is light switch. This is two color. This is effective light switch. This isn't radical. This is just effective light switching. Would have been his next move. Okay, it's kind of funny. We've seen so many of those today. How many times have we seen that? My gosh. Gee golly, what's his face would say? Zach 103.
Yes, sir.
Cap sitting at 41 wins overall this season, of course. Due to the forfeit, we had that fixed. And of course, 8 wins on the season as well. We're going to get his 9th. That would be the only guy at 9 wins if he does do it. Currently. Everyone else at 10 or 11 at the top. England going to go red. Going to go aggressive, though. And this is where we got in trouble last time, short with the aggressiveness. You wonder if same song, second verse here on the aggression.
Let's see here.
Red 4 now.
1 down this time.
What will it be?
Home field advantage standing up for England.
What will it be here now? +2
Not
from
anymore.
Cap, looking for a triple. That
Maybe
probably
a
will
quad.
not be game, though, short. That won't be game.
Not from 9, but he's down to 7 now. That's
And he would have called power play.
he would have, yes. So, but he's down to 4.
5.
4.
4, but down. That's the first 5-bagger we've seen.
5 bag, yes. That's. No, we saw Quint earlier. I thought. I think we saw that earlier.
Well, according to the stats, we've had a 7-bagger, but I think it was a broken up chain.
Throughout the first 5 bagger we've seen today. Yes, in this game, not over the day.
Right. We have seen a 7-card chain.
Yeah, you see that from the stats.
Let's see here. Will be.
Oh,
That's it. I think that might be it. Yeah.
yeah. +4
That might be a
probably.
Cap. Talked about trying to turn up this tournament, and I think he might have the win right here. Power play already activated.
Just gotta hit that card. There you go.
Doesn't
No
matter.
draw
It's auto
needed.
play. Cap
Beautiful.
looking for just to make sure he gets the Uno call. Yellow 9. Is this a? Yeah, that's it. Cap with the run here, looking for the game, looking for the sweep, and he's moving on to the telescope 32. It's Captain 4-0. There's the sweep. Yeah, pretty much plan A right there short. He didn't have to draw. That was masterclass by Cap. And he plays a game over 30 minutes in the series. That's a little bit different,
Quickest
man.
one on the spot in official play. Hallelujah.
32 minutes, though. That's still decent, man. Still decent. 32,
Oh, it's
still a
decent, but
decent series.
it's
Nothing like
tolerable.
2 hours. Well, Cap, you talked about turning up the wick, man, and you did a great job, my friend. Talk to me about have you understood a little bit of the bot? What could you learn from this game and overall series, man? I'm going to keep the questions light. We're probably not going to get the questions really good probably till the end of the tournament. It's going to take us a while to get everyone's feedback on it for sure. So I'm just going to ask light questions today. That last game was Plan A. Did you just sense that, hey, it's a Plan A game, I can run it, go from there? Talk to me through it, Cap. And your thoughts on moving on to play your monkey. Sam, you did a great job, man. I don't think you did anything wrong in game 1, 2. Neither in game 3. That one, I think you could have been more aggressive if you had it, but there's nothing you really can do on that, right? Ironically, you had wilds and +4s matched. I mean, that was it. It's just Cap found a way to do a little better ammo control and use those wilds effectively, for sure. Talk to me through it. Sure, that was a good game in the sense that at least we saw a warm-up game. Cap just took care of business, and
Kudos
classic
to
Cap,
Radden.
man.
He called the sweep. Kudos to
I
Radden.
did.
I got to give him credit. He called the
You
sweep.
hate to see that.
But
You hate to see that, but at the end of the day, when you pick 5, when half the games are 5 and 6, it's bound to happen, man. Sometimes it's bound to happen like that, for sure. But for Cap, a big win here now. He's now 45 wins on the year. Great season for Cap. I mean, you can't even hate on that for sure.
Yeah, no way. Just updating us some stuff.
8-win normal, 1 DQ, so that's 9. I didn't make any mistake. Controlled every part of the game. We'll find how. We'll see. I just didn't have anything for him. Okay. One of those games where just Cap kind of dominated the pace, and that's all she wrote, man. Sometimes that's what's going to happen for sure.
There you go.
All right. Well, let's go to we're going to get short cooking up the graphics now, and we'll be good to go. All right. Let's go to the schedule. Schedule today. We'll now have the 2 last games of the day, and man, oh man, what a playoff game it's going to be. Bowtie versus England versus Ed. Ed Bow, however you want to slice it, 8-9, winner of that game, gets the big dog. And now we're going to find out who's got the better mentality. Is it the Light Switch Central, or is it the more cleaner version? Big dog hasn't appeared, right? The biggest dog right now after winning the last round. I know it says Neptune, but it's okay. I'm looking off the old schedule. It's my fault. But yeah, it'll be prepared. And then, yep. And then Ghost Monaco tonight. That will be in this region as well. Can Monaco get a win? We'll find out. He needs one desperately. Ghost is he knows now. And there's Cap's favorite tennis player. Oh boy. But regardless, Cap Tennis gets it done with the win. And then the pod, Cap away at Monkey. He's gonna Monkey's talked about how he loves Cap's BB's eye. Monkey or Lara. Let's see if that matchup. That'd be something. And for Larahuo, a win there would end Monkey's season and his Super League dream. For England, it'll be a relegation tournament that he'll have to adapt to, man. And we'll see how it goes moving forward. He'll be in the relegation battle. Stats will be posted. For Caesar, what a great day to start. We're 60% of the way done. Got 2 more games left to go before we call it a night. Can't wait for 6 o'clock. We'll start the coverage around 5:45. Bo and Ed. For Brad, Nam, Nick, Puzzle Dan, we had Art here today earlier. Sanford, he's checked back in. A-Train Smith, Rad, Nabian, everybody, man. What a great start to the day. Fantastic to start a new era in this league. Everyone did the job. Appreciate it. We'll see you guys back at 6. Want to congratulate one more time Master Chef Cap in the kitchen. With the low stuff, doesn't matter. He knows how to win on high stuff as well. And gets a much-needed win as he moves on to 9-3 on the season. We'll see you at 6 o'clock, guys.